After the thunder of cannons fell silent at Waterloo, Britain found itself with a hero whose name carried the weight of victory. Arthur Wellesley, the Duke of Wellington, the soldier who had learned through war how fragile order could be, stepped in 1828 into a very different battlefield, not of smoke and steel, but of words, laws, and uneasy compromise. As Prime Minister, outwardly Britain stood strong as an empire, yet within it was restless. Old fears lingered, and deep inequalities strained the fabric of the state. In Ireland, Catholics demanded long-denied rights. In London, conservatives feared that granting those rights would unravel the kingdom itself. Wellington, a man of discipline and tradition, stood between these opposing forces. He understood something his critics did not. Refusing change could lead not to stability, but to violence. In 1829, he made the hardest decision of his political life. By supporting Catholic emancipation, he chose prevention over pride. The decision angered allies, provoked protests, and damaged his standing among his own party, yet it prevented civil conflict. It was not a dramatic triumph, but a quiet one, the kind history records not with cheers, but with relief. The tide of reform, however, continued to rise. Public pressure for broader political change grew stronger, and Wellington, still committed to order and gradualism, could not move at the pace the nation demanded. In 1830, he resigned not as a defeated man, but as one who understood that the moment had passed to others. He returned briefly in 1834, more as a stabilizing presence than a ruling force, a shadow of the past ensuring a calm transition of power. Soon after, he stepped aside entirely, leaving politics as he had entered it, dutifully, without spectacle. Wellington's story is not merely that of a general turned statesman. It is the story of a man who learned that the greatest victories are sometimes achieved not by fighting, but by knowing when to yield, and by allowing history to move forward without bloodshed.